So I'll be facing you, Hikage? Yeah, looks like it. Why are you against having friends? It's not that I don't want friends. But you're in the group that just wants power. Because I don't have any emotions, I don't see what's so important about friendship. Strength is a lot easier to understand than friends are. That's why I'm with Homura. Ah, I see. I understand. Not much of a reason, though, is it? But you know, there's strength in numbers too, so I'm bringing in my squad to fight with me. No objections. Regardless of the odds, I will not lose this fight. I mean, I'd like it if she lost, because that means I would be playing as Hikage. But instead I have to defeat Hikage. I have to defeat my favorite, playing as one I really don't like. Alright, let's get this over with. So, I've been watching a show lately. I wouldn't really call it anime, even though that's usually what I exclusively watch. But I wouldn't really call it live action though, which I guess would be the only other alternative. But I've mentioned it a couple times in chat, so I'm sure to Falcon watching this I'm a bit of a broken record. But Thunderbolt Fantasy is really fucking incredible. It is a show where all the characters are puppets. And the choreography and the fighting is really cool. The special effects are neat. The story and characters are interesting, but it's just puppets. And they're very doll-like in their quality, where they're all very pretty. And I just think that show is fucking fantastic. I watched the first season like a year ago, because I was on Kiss Asian looking for, you know, just like Japanese stuff in general, and I saw like a thumbnail and I was like, wait, is that like a CG anime? What is it doing here? And I was like, oh my god, it's fucking puppets. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna give that a try. Why the hell not? It looks cool. And I watched it and I fell in love. It's a really good and very fun show. And I was like, man, I can't wait to get more of this. But then I just kind of forgot about it. And like a week or two ago, it just came into my thoughts, because I think I had mentioned it to someone. And I was like, hey, I wonder if there's more of that yet. And it turns out that Season 2 finished a couple months ago, and there's already like a movie that took place in between. So I was like, shit, yeah. And even though I'm a little bummed out that I'm hearing about it late, that's also a blessing, when you consider that I don't have to wait for it now. Because like I said, it just left my mind, so I wasn't jonesing for it. I wasn't awaiting episode updates. I wasn't aware that it was out, and I was like, man, can't wait to watch it, because I wait till a season is over to watch something, so I can watch it at my own pace, regardless of how fast or slow that may be. I don't like to wait for episodes, unless it's like with new Digimon seasons, I'll watch Digimon once a month and just watch like 4 episodes at a time or whatever. But yeah, so I was just like, oh cool, Season 2 is just here, I can just have it. So I've been watching that, it's really great. I did that with Knights of Sidonia too, where I watched the first one, loved it, and then forgot, and I was like, oh, Season 2 is finished. It was such a pleasant surprise. I was planning on watching something else. I think it was like a Netflix thing, because my girlfriend hooked me up with her family's Netflix account. But now it's like, oh no, Thunderbolt Fantasy. Top priority. I gotta get my fucking puppet action. It's so good. I'm not even saying that ironically. It is such a... It doesn't make sense that show is so good. I have won. How about that, Yomi? You're stronger than I thought. You were holding back, weren't you? Had you fought with all your might, I'd have stood no chance. Why? Why would you hold back? I figured someone who can care about her friends deserves to beat someone who can't. Guess I left myself wide open thinking that way. Kage. Either way, you won fair and square. Kage, I don't think you're as bereft of emotions as you claim. Oh? Well, it feels nice to hear you say that. Oh look, she's smiling! And a beautiful smile it is. Oh, I'm up against Mirai? That's awesome! How so? Well, 'cause you're the easy one of the bunch. Oh, fucking burn. You just got here and you're already copying an attitude. Oh, don't say that. You'll make me all sad. Quiet. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Everyone's been acting weird since you showed up. You're not fooling me. I know you're hiding something. Huh? I'm not hiding anything. Or even showing anything. Oh, just to let you know, Haruka loaned me her squad for backup. Huh? I believe in friendship, so my friends are going to help me. What? How is this one-on-one? What's wrong? Are you not strong enough for this? One little handicap shouldn't cause you any trouble, right? Fine, fine. Bring all the backup you want. Obviously, I'm going to be playing as Mirai here. Because of the two, that's the school I'm playing as. Also, in the last, like, in the first mission of this little one-on-one sort of thing, Haruka got her super secret ninja art, whereas Homura did not. Obviously, because like Asuka, she'll probably get it at the end, because in the Hanzo school, when they were all going through their various missions, they all got them one at a time, except for Asuka, who got it at the very end. So I imagine Homer's going to get it at the very end as well, but in that last one, that included 2 girls from Hebijo, afterwards it did say that both of them got their super secret ninja arts. So that's something. I guess we're gonna blitz through everyone getting their arts a little faster than before. Oh yeah, remember how much I dislike ranged characters? Well, guess what? Range versus range is fucking awesome, because I don't have to go chasing them like a big fucking idiot. Look at this. Oh yeah, that's a big old thing. I just want to shoot her a whole bunch. Yeah, fucking eat it. So I imagine it's just going to be Mirai that gets it from this one. And I guess I'll transform a little early, just because she has some moves that takes care of groups a little easier. Like this one. Oh, it didn't do a great job. Yeah, the strongest one is definitely Hikage, because she gets all the extra attention. I don't really use the others much. When I was doing the Hanzo arc, I was actually using the Hebijo girls for extra missions and stuff, just so they'd be a little more well-prepared for their storyline. But now it's just strictly Hikage, because I like using her so much, and she's the character that's going to get me all the trophies. Oh, so this is where we're fighting. I thought it'd be by the waterfall. Or is that where I started? Is this just one of the previous levels but in reverse? Oh, look at that. I did the fucking parry. I did the burst on the fucking breast. Also, I feel like I've done quite a bit of parries. Last time I said that I didn't think I had done the 100 parries trophy yet. I wonder if I have and just forgot. Or if I haven't, I wonder how close I am. Oh no, I could not leave. I was committed to that move. Yeah, Mirai's, even her specials don't even really make up for not being a great character. Oh, that was huge build though. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe I get a lot of ability. Anyways, oh dang it, that didn't finish it. Well, one of these will. Because I have a ton of these fucking pips suddenly now. Yeah, that one move built it really fast. That meter was just fucking soaring. How's that? As if you ever stood a chance against me. Are you all done? No way. How are you still up? Isn't it obvious? I said you were the easy one. This is impossible. Look at you, you're all beaten up. Let's just say I'm glad if we're on different teams, so I won't have you watching my back. No way. No way. What is wrong with this Hibari? Alright, this ain't your grandfather's Hibari. Something's wrong. What's going on? Is Master Suzune disguised as Hibari? Oh wait, no, they've been in the same room together. What is going on? It wouldn't be one of Haruka's dolls. Because she introduced herself to Haruka, and Haruka got all excited about it. She wouldn't put on that play to trick the others? I don't know. I think Hibari is the devil. That might be the answer. It's the only logical answer, really. Hibari! Yeah, she's the devil. Look, I was fucking right. Or at least possessed by him. Hibari, are you alright? Snap out of it! I didn't lose. I didn't. Minions of Haruka, I need more strength. Time to thrash and thrash and thrash. I have no choice. Forgive me, Hibari. What? Yagyu, where am I? It looks like you were hypnotized. Hypnotized? Me? I don't remember that happening. I see. Well, we can discuss it later. For now, we need to focus on getting out of here. Huh? You're one of Hanzo's people. You'll pay. How dare you hypnotize Hibari? Hypnotize? What are you talking about? Not another word. I'll kill anyone who would ever harm her. Oh, Yagyu's pissed. How dare you mess with her, Hibari? Hibari. Yeah, I'm gonna defeat Yagyu. Fucking Homer has taken possession of the Hibari now. Where is your Hibari now? Alright, this should be... Oh, it's not just a one-on-one? Maybe this is the one where Homer gets her SNAS. The super secret ninja ability. I don't super know. It just seems weird that like this is the next logical step. Just Homer fighting someone else. She shouts, "I'll take you all on," as she runs into this area full of a single Yagyu. Alright, Yagyu. It's time to defeat you over a misunderstanding. So why is Hibari hypnotized? If Hanzo didn't leave her up to something, and it wasn't actually Hebijo, it's just the devil, right? Just transform already so I can give you the real pummeling. There it is. A little bit before half. That seems to be the general timing of it. Yeah, but that Thunderbolt Fantasy show, it's just very good. I didn't think a puppet show could be that entertaining, but here I am going fucking crazy over it. It's something I would like to own a physical copy of. I would buy that series, but I don't think it's super available. Or if it is, it's very expensive. So I'll transform too, because I'm a fun person like that. But yeah, I wouldn't spend a ton of money on it, but it's something I'd like to actually have in my collection. Because I like to buy the stuff that I really like. Speaking of which, even though I've been a fan of like Dragon Ball Z and now Super for like my whole life, I am only now thinking about actually really purchasing it. Well, no, that's a lie. Back in the day, I did have a couple Dragon Ball Z things. I had a couple of the movies on VHS and like History of Trunks on DVD. I don't have them anymore. But I saw the Broly movie a bit ago, the new Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and I liked it an awful lot. They pumped a lot of money to that. I think I would actually buy a physical copy of that movie. You're no slouch, but you're no match for me either. I'm just here to retrieve Hibari. We'll be on our way now. Wait, retrieve Hibari? Of course, Hibari was tricked into coming here. Tricked? What are you talking about? Normally I'd invite you to fight about it, but there'll be time for that soon enough. And when that time comes, we'll fight to our heart's content. Soon enough. What's that supposed to mean? What does it mean? And why did Hibari have the devil in her? Haruka stands in the empty spot Hibari had just disappeared from. Her back is turned and her head is bowed. I pat her on the shoulder. Are you alright? Thank you, Homura. I'm okay. Ever since Hibari came to Hebijo, I had a feeling something like this might happen. Her eyes are bright, but I can still see tears welling up. That aside, that Yagi girl did say something curious, didn't she? Yeah. Yagi's parting words had hit the mark. Soon enough. What does she have in mind exactly? A sudden breeze blows up from the mine, forcing us to shield our eyes from the dust. After the wind dies down, Master Suzune appears out of nowhere. Her expression is unusually grim. I'll have a report from headquarters. Did something happen? Hebijo Castle has been occupied by Hanzo Academy. Haruka and I are both speechless. Asuka and her friends are about as strong as we are, I can admit that. But Hebijo has a lot more students than just us. How could 5 people take the whole school? They have taken Hebijo's SNAS and used it. I gasp at Master Suzune's words. If they use the scroll, that would mean... At present, all Hebijo students have gone mad. The castle is in utter chaos. I bite my lip. I don't know who at Hanzo cooked up their plan, but it's a nasty one. And they've made demands. Our eyes lock onto Master Suzune. We have 6 hours to bring their SNAS to the castle keep. If we do that, they say they'll relinquish the castle. Relinquish the castle. There's gotta be more to it than that. If we bring them the Hanzo scroll, they'll have both SNAS. It's inevitable that we'll wind up fighting over them. Not to mention, we won't be able to avoid fighting all the crazed Hebijo students while we're at it. We have an official mandate from HQ. Recapture our castle. Master Suzune produces the Hanzo scroll from her cleavage. As of right now, we have 5 hours to prepare. Do whatever you need to do, then come back ready. She doesn't bother to hide her concern. I don't blame her. We have to fight our friends all the way to the castle keep, then fight the Hanzo students for the SNAS. There's a good chance at least one of us is about to die. We each walk away from the mine in silence. It's up to me what to do with these next 5 hours, but honestly, I've got nowhere else to go. I don't have a home I can go back to, or anyone to talk to, really. All I want to do in the moment is kill time. So I walk down to the shop district. It's bustling with patrons right now. I slip into the crowd, my mind a whirl. I strive for power. That's my path of the shinobi, and it's never wavered, not since I first joined Hebijo. But the time I've spent among classmates, among friends, has changed something inside of me. Maybe that's why I've been at odds with Haruka. Once you start caring about your friends, you start fearing the thought of losing them. Fear inevitably leads to weakness. And what good is a weak shinobi? Maybe that's why I've been so stubborn about keeping my friends at a distance. And now Haruka's taught me something. Friendship and strength are both important. It's true. I want to be the kind of person who cares about both equally. And when I think about that, I remember. Power isn't worth sacrificing your friends for. Shinobi need power and friends both. Asuka said the same thing to me. So then what's the real difference between good and evil shinobi? What are we even fighting for? Killing each other just because we have different bosses? It's so meaningless. If I'm going to fight them, I need a better reason than that. Here we are right before the big showdown, and my thoughts are a goddamn mess. Seems like something's troubling you. I turned toward the voice and see an old man standing there. It's the legendary shinobi we saw at the hot springs, Hanzo. I witnessed a blessing in the hot springs. It was a true delight. He brings his hands together and bows his head. Now, what was your name again? Ho something? Homungus? It's Homura. Ah, yes, Homura. With the humongous tits. I don't have time for some rambling old pervert. I turn back around to leave. Since you're here, how about a nice sushi dinner? Sushi? With that, he nudges my back. Hey. He's deceptively strong for an old man. I wouldn't be able to fight him if I tried. He prods me along for a bit, and eventually pushes me into a sushi restaurant. There are no other customers around. It must not be a very popular place. Don't go thinking it's unpopular now. It's packed come 9 in the evening. puts me in a seat at the counter. Just to let you know, I don't have any money on me. Not a problem, you gave me a feast for the eyes of the hot springs. The least I can do is treat you in return. He walks to the other side of the counter and washes his hands carefully. Now, what should I roll up for you? Whatever's in season. Ah, connoisseur, this should be fun. In a fashion entirely unbecoming a legendary shinobi, Hanzo's face splits into a cheerful grin. As he works on the sushi, I find myself staring at his hands. He certainly moves like a shinobi, with not a single movement wasted. Maybe a top-notch shinobi skills are peerless in any situation. So, things have gotten rather dire, it seems. It's obvious what he's talking about. The Hanzo occupation of Hebijo. Yeah, you might say that. I might even wind up killing your granddaughter. I'm surprised you're here making me food. I'm blunt about it, but Hanzo doesn't seem to react at all. Here you go. He gives me an arrangement of seasonal fish. I can see how fresh they are. Then he sets up another plate just like it, putting it next to mine. There are still no other people around. I almost started to think it's for him when... Grandpa, I'm here for dinner. Asuka bursts into the restaurant. Huh? Homura? Asuka, you little... How dare you attack my school? What? You want to fight right here? I stand up. Asuka drops into a defensive stance. Hold it! This is neutral territory. My shoulders feel heavy for some reason. Then I realize Hanzo's put his hands on them. I have no other choice but to drop back into my seat. Battlefields are for battle. Sushi restaurants are for sushi. Hot springs are for peeking at cuties. There's always a time and a place. You know, Grandpa, peeping at the hot springs is really not okay. Despite her pouting, she sits down. Looks like even she won't dare defy him. Come on, Asuka, enjoy your meal. So that second dish is for her. Okay, thank you very much. She gives me a fleeting glance and takes a bite. She and her friends just seized my home, and here I am eating sushi with her. What a sight we must be. Shouldn't you be occupying the castle? Yeah, I just stepped out to get a bite to eat. Oh. Maybe we should lay siege and cut off your food supplies. You can't do that. You have to come to us. She frowns and looks down. We'll have a good fair fight. Besides, it's not like you've left us with any other choice. She sets down her chopsticks and sighs. She looks troubled right down to her core. Like she and I are both lost in the fog again. Good shinobi, evil shinobi. What the hell does it even mean? I say the first words that pop into my head. I don't really get it either, she murmurs in response. We sit in silence, almost like we're having some kind of sushi-themed vigil. When one person laughs, another cries. Hanzo speaks while pouring tea. We both turn to him without thinking. He has our undivided attention as we wait to see what he says next. For one person to be happy, another has to be sad. It's the nature of life, but it wouldn't be fair for any one person to have to be sad all the time. That's why we need balance in the world. Hanzo places a cup of steaming tea in front of each of us. Everyone is equally capable of laughter. Good and evil shinobi exist to maintain the balance between them. That's what I believe. So what you each need to do is find your own path and then stick to it. Do that and... someone will be happy, right? After interruption, Hanzo breaks into a smile. I've been sipping my tea the whole time he's been talking. The steam in my cup looks like a lake, when the sun burns the fog away. Asuka. Asuka goes wide-eyed as I address her. I'll be there tonight. Wait for me at the castle. I will. To the death, then. No hard feelings. Damn straight. Hanzo gives a slight nod at our exchange. Coming here was the right thing to do. Or rather, if I hadn't come here, I don't think I would have known the right thing to do. Thank you for the meal. As I leave my seat, Hanzo bows deeply. Better come again. I don't answer. I just walk out. When I get outside, I look around and see that the sun has gone all the way down. Better come again, huh? That means better murder my granddaughter. I walk all the way back to the mine, where I hear a very flustered-sounding voice. You're wrong. This is perfectly acceptable cuisine. It's Yomi. And she's there with Takage, Mirai, and Haruka. Everyone's gathered together around a lit fire pit. Oh, Homura! As soon as she sees me, Yomi rushes over with a pot. Would you please have some of this? It's full of disgusting brown slop. It's soup, made from wildflowers I picked myself. A closer look reveals floating bits of red and black grass. Yomi, you really expect me to eat this? Of course! She scoops some into her ladle and moves toward me. Hold on, I won't be able to fight if I eat that! Mirai and Haruka burst into laughter at my panic. Kage's as expressionless as ever, while Yomi puffs out her cheeks at me. I feel oddly content. When my friends are around, my heart feels warm. We're all kind of like stray cats, betrayed, abandoned, left to live on our own. But it's different now. We have friends. We may not be blood related, but we're still family. The moon shines down on us. It's almost time. It's time. Master Suzune stands up. We run over to her. Yes, ma'am, I swear. We'll take back what's ours. Promise me one thing. She looks even more intense than usual. Stay alive. That's all for me. Yes, ma'am. Sure thing. Understood. Yes, we'll take care. As they finish their goodbyes, they gather around me. Unprompted, we form a circle. We're going to win. I reach a hand into the center of the circle. Right. Yep. Yes. Agreed. They each put a hand on top of mine. We lift our hands and look up at the night sky. The moon casts a gentle glow over all of us. The curtain is about to rise on the final battle. Now we're gonna see if they all commit suicide at the end. We're gonna see that soon. What are these voices? Oh no, Homura, all the Hebijo students really have gone mad. It's just like that time we attacked Hanzo. They're acting feral. Master Suzune did warn us. But it's not just the school, it's even affecting people here. Homura, what should we do? What can we do? We knew what we were going up against. We can't afford to back down now. Yeah. Mirai, don't start pulling your punches now. Evil shinobi don't do that. It's rude. I know, Homura. Alright, let's go. So this has got to be just fight a bunch of mobs. And then we all go off to commit suicide from losing. Head for Hebijo. Yeah, there's probably not going to be a boss of this. Oh, and I'm playing as Mirai? Oh, I guess I'm playing as Mirai. And not Homura. I missed my chance to do an aerial rave. Oh goodness. Oh, it's just so not fun playing as Mirai. So gimmickly and weird. Oh, another strange thing regarding trophies occurred. I think in the last session I had encountered one of the sort of hidden bosses, which is just like a regular grunt but like super powerful. And you get a trophy for beating them, as well as a hidden thing, one of the scrolls. And I also mentioned that there was a there was a free mission that I was unable to do because it was too hard, and it was fighting like one after another of those, but like super leveled. Well, because I have Hikage so like thoroughly leveled up, I went and oh yeah, I forgot I can build super hard with her. Because Hikage was so leveled up, I was like, oh, I'm gonna try it with Hikage, and I did win. And every time I defeated one of the like secret, because it's just all the secret, like I said, it's all the secret bosses in a row. But I obviously haven't found all of them in the game yet. But every time I defeated one in that mission, I still got the trophy for it. So I got like 3 trophies from that battle, because there's at least 3 I haven't fought left, I guess. So I thought that was a little weird, because you'd think that the trophy would be tied to like the ones you have to go looking for, instead of the enemy itself. And I was like, that could have been solved if they had the trophy triggered based on getting that particular scroll, instead of defeating that particular enemy, because that enemy appears in 2 different places, obviously. I mean, I'm still gonna go looking for all of them anyways, because they are attached to scrolls. And getting all the scrolls is also a trophy. But I just thought it was a little something silly worth mentioning. No time to stand around, Mirai. Yeah. Save your guilt. No amount of remorse is going to bring back the dead. We have to recover our school and the scroll. That's how we'll honor the fallen. You're right. I understand. Alright, let's go. We're almost to the castle. How many more of these until the next chapter? Because I was going to stop when the next chapter was starting. Because it's been about 2.5 hours. Oh, there it is. Alright, see you next time.